Wore my hat inside tonight. I like my hat. Sometimes it's nice to bring it inside. It's my driving cap. And this was $1.50. I forgot I had this. It's been sitting around for weeks. I thought it'd make a cool prop to my life. No, I just thought it looked cool. I was like, oh, it's black. And then I found that it was all tattered and torn and ooh, but I feel like a robot when I wear it. There's nothing wrong with feeling like a robot. I am going to take this off, though, because it's a little small. It's a little snug. But it makes me feel like Michael Jackson. No, but he always wore shit like that. Isn't that a funny thing? I wonder why. Why do we do anything? Why do we change things and get weird? I don't know. We do, though. The general population does, I guess. I don't know. Am I wrong? Am I right? I don't know. What do I know? My son, Greyson, he's such a sweet kid. He just loves giving stuff away. And every day I get at least... See, now I'm in the jewelry club. So I had to I had to do something to get into the jewelry club. What was it? I had to pick the real diamond or something. And so today what I got were these two things. One's kind of frosted and clear bead. Actually, it's a really cool bead. The other one's a gold bead. You know, kind of cutesy, whatever. And then he brought me this. I don't know where he got this. I don't know where this came from. Yeah. Vampires? I don't know. I seriously have no idea where that came from. Then he gave me this, and I thought this is really cute. It's magnetically closed. You can hang it on a necklace, I guess. I probably wouldn't wear it. It's not necessarily my style. Well, maybe. It's kind of neat. And you can pop it open like that. But it is only magnetically sealed, so it wouldn't take a whole hell of a lot. It's not bad. But it's still kind of neat. And I'm glad he gave it to me because I liked it. But I try to give him his stuff back sometimes and he won't take it. And I'm like, well, just take your stuff. Like, he always tries to give people money. And I'm like, I literally have a drawer filled. I was doing this yesterday. Hello. What? I lost all the other ones. Now I got this one in the middle. I don't know why I do these things. But there's shells coming out my ass and polished river rocks that I used to use when I made these little mist machine fountain things. They were pretty fun. I just made them for myself because I was greedy. It's Al Simmons' head. Yeah. In the when they did the weird future flip-floppy Adventures of Spawn, that was it. I never was really into the comic on that, but I like the look and the style of it. I think if it had been like a kids show or something, that would have been awesome. Nope. Now I hear McFarlane's moving into the brick making business. He's going to be making Walking Dead sets that you can take apart. They're all made out of bricks. But the pictures I saw didn't look like any kind of brick that would be fun to take apart and put back together. It looked all kind of just like, I can't do much with this. Like, it definitely wasn't Legos. I'll be interested to see where this goes, though, because it's McFarlane, and he makes phenomenal toys. He's doing the new Assassin's Creed figures again, and I've never been a big fan of that game, or I never bought any of the figures, but I can admire them. They're really nice looking. Good for him. You know what I'm saying? I wish I knew what my Jack Bauer figures were now. 24 is back on, and it's freaking awesome. I really like it. It's one of those shows where it's just a guilty pleasure, I guess. I don't know, this season's been the best one. I really think. Like, I've never been so drawn to television, can't wait for Monday's episode. You know, I finally caught up, which isn't easy to do when you don't have any free time. It's like literally 10 minutes here, 15 minutes here. Thankfully, it's all real time, so you don't really, you know, it all makes sense. You never forget where you were, is what I'm saying. Don't ever forget where you were from. Or should you? On the next episode of The Road to 40. I don't know. I hate giving advice. I feel like I'm going to give bad advice. And like, unless I'm 100% confident about something, I usually don't give advice on things unless I feel comfortable in the situation, or I'd been in the situation before. That's a funny thing to give, advice. It's nice when you can, though. Like, it scares me a little too, though, because now I'm like working with people that I consider friends and stuff like that, but then I realize they're like 20 years younger than me. I'm like, oh my god, how did I end up over here? I don't know. It's fun. It's fun. It's a good time. But time just slips by faster and faster, and I want to capture as much of that as I can. You know, through memories, I guess, to carry to the grave. Or, just to experience the beauty of everything around us. I mean, there's so much of it. It's overwhelming, and it's so easy to, like, be like, get that out of the way. What is that? Is that a McDonald's over there? Yeah. Oh, no. Cut those trees down. I can't see where the McDonald's is. Like, I don't know. I wish everybody would decide to join smaller communes. I don't know, and live smaller. I don't know. The way that like technology has brought us with our cell phones and our tablets and Google Glass. Sorry, I'm really not making fun of people who stutter. I'm really stuttering there. Google Glass. That's not an easy word to say. All this, and the more wearable technology we have, the less communication, everything. Like, you won't sit on a bus next to somebody and be like, "Oh, that's nice. That's a fine pair of slacks you have there, ma'am. But yes, those are wonderful slacks." Like, that doesn't happen. Oh shit, the mic's all wonky. I'm sorry. Last night I had it a lot closer. I realized now I'm wandering around the studio here. Just wandering around the studio tonight. Me, my drink, and my social anxiety disorder. I don't know what that is. Tired of Hollywood comedy. It's time for a change. Who's with me? Let's get some new comedy in here. Some funny stuff. Funny skips every few generations. You notice that? Where it goes, or at least my flavor of comedy. Comedy really dictates life more than any other genre, I believe. Because most people I know are very sarcastic or very, well, not everybody I know, but the people who I hang out with the most are comfortably sarcastic amongst each other. That's the perfect genre of people I like to hang out with. I don't know if that makes sense or not. If it doesn't, I apologize. Yeah, this is my Red Sox hat, Carol. They're always getting me hats. This is the 47. I don't know what that means. Something official, though. Oh, the 47 brand, of course. But the guy at the store said it was a really good hat. He said he had one for the Bears, or not the Bears, the Cubs. And it felt it's like a little bit looser than most of the hats that I normally wear when I'm driving, because like the wind's whipping through my hair, because I got no AC in my car. I have to reduce that. Oh, I hate that. Keep it gangsta, y'all. Come on, Ice Cube, get this. God damn CD out. I want to hear this thing. Please. Before I die. I guess he's kind of focusing on his son now, and his son's in the NWA movie, Straight Outta Compton. You don't know how bad I just wanted to bust into that song. But you get to words in those songs where it's not really comfortable or proper for me to be singing, I don't think. Which is unfortunate, because I do in the car. I do. It's myself. It's me, myself, and I. No one else can hear. And if they can hear the song more than they can hear me, probably. Because you know when I'm busting that fat bass on the hizzy, there's gonna be trizzy. Oh, Jesus. What just happened? Your transformation is complete. We have the orders now. Listen up. Oh, I'm in the jewelry club now. So that means... Oh, I forgot to tell you what that means now. What that means is that I get 4 pieces of jewelry a day now. For the rest of my life, apparently. Or until he runs out. Because he's going to run out eventually. But he had a jewelry donated to him. Not donated, but my aunt passed away recently. Ann Messier. And she used to buy... the worst jewelry on QVC. It was just terrible and fake and costume stuff, and like, yeah, it looked really good, but it wasn't legit. It was just terrible. And now we have to deal with all of that, which is fine. It's fun. The boys love playing with the jewelry. It's like their chest of treasure. You know what I mean? With Greyson, it used to be his money. He used to just covet his money, which is a bad thing, I would imagine, but he'd store it and fill it and be like, you want to turn that change in and figure out how much you have? No, because more change meant more money. With bills, it's just like but having lots of change is, you know, a stupid amount proportionately to your age too, by the way. Like, it's funny like carrying around that much change. But he had a lot of change proportionate to his body size. Like, he dropped it down the stairs on more than one occasion. And we're talking, like, literally over $120 in change. Just everywhere. Just everywhere. It was crazy. That's the amount of money he saved. That's the amount of change he had. He had a metal lunchbox filled up with his pennies, nickels, dimes, and quarters, and 50-cent pieces, whatever. And it got to the point where it was bulging out the bottom. So he must have, I don't know, he couldn't have flipped it over because that wouldn't work. But he must have done that to level it or something, and then he'd add more. So it's bulging on both sides. It's just like, you couldn't clip it closed anymore. It's a lot of change for a little kid. He did well. And I think he learned the idea of money there. Like, now he's like, okay, I know that I can buy Marvel Lego game that comes out. Yes, I sound like an old person, I know. Which is a good game. I played with him. I played it pretty well, too, mind you. Those are the only good the games I'm good at. I have no reaction time in my hands anymore like that. Yeah, so he learned the value of money that way, and I think that was a good way to learn it. Like, now he's like, oh my god, when I have that much money, I can get a shit ton of stuff. Which, I mean, you should try to save and so on and so forth. But just the look in his eyes, that ability to be like, I'm getting this. I want this. And like trying to be like, it's kind of ghetto, man. Like, that's going to break in 2 days and you're going to waste your money. I'm like, why don't you spend your money on something, one nice thing, and then a few other little things? And that's usually how he handles it. He's so cute deciding. And when his hair is short, he's 7 right now, but when his hair is short right now, it reminds me of when he was younger, like 3 or 4. Like right before Griffin was born. I remember him then. And he looks like, with his hair short, he looks so much more like that. I think I'm going to cut my hair. I've been looking at pictures of short-haired me, And it's just so much easier to deal with. Like, I usually leave it a little bit long in the front and come crazy with it or out with it. Whatever I can do fun with it out here. But other than that, like, it's just a pain in the ass. And I always have it in a ponytail. And when I pull it off, I pull a million hairs out. And I'm like, you know what? This is stupid. Like, you know. Anywho, I gotta move along, folks. I got some drink to finish, and I gotta go to bed. I am darn tootin' tired, folks. Thank you for always coming by. If you're loving these, pass them along. Subscribe if you'd like to. Ask others to. Force others to. No, I'm not gonna say that. Because you never know, folks. Yeah. Do your best to make somebody smile tomorrow. Make a bunch of people smile. I don't know. I was just going to say jump in front of a bus and make a silly face, but then I realized that's probably not a bad idea. I mean, it is a bad idea. You know what I mean? Any new ideas to make people smile? Funny things to say and or do? I'm just ridiculous anyway. Like, I have no problem saying stupid things to people I don't know. I'm just comfortable doing that. Like, I don't know. Maybe there's something wrong with me. Anywho, thank you guys a lot. Make yourselves better people than you were today. Tomorrow. Improve on something. Get up 5 minutes early and start reading that book you're going to read. I don't know. That's just the typical go-to response. I have a list of go-to response. The next is bake a cake. No, there's no list down here. I'm totally lying. I'm sorry. I shouldn't do that. Thanks for coming by, guys. You guys have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow night on the... I need to figure out the Spanish way of saying it. El Road de... I don't know. I'll figure it out. We'll get back to you on that one. Hail... friends, till next we meet again. Good night, you are my friends. Good night, friends.